Okay. Should be starting on time. Can't believe one of the people in our group really made the comment before our matches today saying, "Dang, I'm right on the cut line." It's like, okay. You're talking to one person who's guaranteed to get demoted in our session and two people that are guaranteed to never get demoted, so I don't know who you're trying to relate to here. I mean, -80 is pretty bad. 5/4, 6/3. There is definitely luck involved in Mahjong, but like even if I get demoted, it doesn't matter if I think it was unlucky or not. It just means that I didn't play well enough that season. Simple as. I made 2 pretty bad mistakes in these and 1 meh mistake that I recall. Just gotta tighten up today. Surely we won't just have like 16 fucking first row Richis this time. Surely. It was kind of insane the amount of first row Richis that game. Just waiting on the last person. Should be starting. She shows she's online. Let's go. There's a lot of lobbies going on tonight. I think the bot, yeah, there's 5 games going on right now. If that's, that may not even be counting ours, so maybe 6. I am EC. So there's just 1P. It's not bad. Got a pair, got 3 shapes, got some Yakuhai. Hand is not openable. We have door acceptance, so let's just keep an eye on the table. AP Tadashi from across. 2-1 can maybe go over there over east, but whatever. I'm obviously just hedging Sanshoku. And that immediately throws it anyway. 2P from across. We filled that shape. Do we have any reason to hold on to this 9? Not really, no. Home. Because if we're not cutting that 9, we're cutting 8 and locking in the head. I'd rather just leave a floating 5 to upgrade around than to prey on drawing the 8, which is now only 1 anyway. Pawn 8, cut 3 mon, cut 7p. This first. We cut these and our shapes are done. Unfortunate. Maybe I am supposed to hedge it for a little bit longer than that, since if I don't have to wait on this shape for a Tonki, then I'd prefer not to. Okay. Well. Ichidora with A lot of foo. Not a lot, I guess just 8, so. If I sumo, it's only 30. But if I roll, I get 40. That's interesting. 6, 6, 7. They shouldn't be anything expensive if they don't have Dora. They definitely look like they could be using it, but what can you do? If anything, their weight looks more likely to be around Dora, because it's very unlikely to be Honichini. It's not Yutsu, it's not Toy Toy. Yeah.
Done.
West is fine. If they didn't have multiple Dora there, that was a pretty risky push from them. And even then, I don't think I would have pushed in a dealer like that. Dealer Ricci for 1 Dora, I think it'd have to be 2. Unless it was 1 Dora and you're already Tenpai, but they made a call after Ricci, so probably wasn't reasonable without 2 Dora. Is it really 8P next? Probably. Yeah, they backfired on the east there. Green as well. We could trim something down, but it looks like we're done with our shapes, for better or for worse. We just gotta fill this or this. Forso from across is a little scary, not gonna lie. I think with that, I'm gonna go ahead and trim down on this shape, because if I redraw Dora anyway, I'm fine with that. Forso into 3P is definitely scary. Forso from Shimo as well. Okay, they should be Tenpai within the next few draws. Kami's a little scary with 7160, but Toyman is definitely scarier. What do I have to fold with them? I'd have to trust 1s or the 6-mon and then full fold the hand. If I trust 1s, I get the Sumagiri. Not Sumagiri, sorry, the Akasuji. Well, there's a door. It didn't get called. Do have the Ricci though. Do have to start off with trusting 2P. There's no reason to deal in for fun. Do I trust these 1Ps? Yeah, I trust that I'm on first, but I will trust these 1Ps very, very soon. East is fine. This 8-mon is the scary tile right now. How unshovable is this 8-mon? Very right. Yeah. It's the end of the hand for me then. I only see 1, 7, 1, 6. They weren't anything around this 8-so, so I'm surprised they had this 8-so in their hand.
Sumo.
Was indeed 4-7-mon. They were 7, 7, 7, 8. They may have just filled the pair 2-mon, cuts 8 for Tenpai. Or they were just holding 8 as a Kabe tile to make Tenpai. Either are viable. Got 2 Dora. It is very hard to open though, so we're probably just gonna cut Yakuhai and try to get to Tenpai as fast as possible. The only way we can open is by fixing the shape and then cutting the 9s off the edge, which just isn't possible. That's really good though. We're just Ishan 10 by cutting Dora. Do we want to though? No, I think I'm gonna go backwards for Dora here. Take the Shabo if I need to. I particularly like that way anyway. If I make Tenpai, I will just cut Dora here. Unless 1P depletes again. 7 Mon, 2 Mon. 7 so.
Home.
Interesting. One P, 3P, anything around 5P. There's a lot of good draws here. They definitely could be Tenpai, but I have 2 Dora and I see a lot of Dora or stuff around it. Just had to wait 7 Mon East only, yeah. It is pretty reasonable if they do make Tenpai there. Their cuts. This could potentially be a good hand. We will be hedging Chitoi for the time being. Let us also Tonky on Dora if we get it. It does look like it will be Chitoi. We can set the Suji Trap here if we want, or 1 Mon just looks pretty decent on the wall with this current setup. There's no other way for me to make Tenpai, and I don't think I'm going to open. I think with that, we hedge this being a normal hand. Yeah, because it's just Ishanten normal hand now. Ooh. Do we care? No. We can toss the 8-so. 8-so never does anything for us anyway. If we're playing this as a normal hand, I guess I should say. If we wanted to hedge Chitoi, we should just cut 3 Mon. Throw back that. Yeah, I guess I should have held on to the 8-so. There's no other things to cut while hedging besides just 3 Mon. I'm already hedging Ipeko anyway. Yeah, my 8-so cut's probably just objectively wrong then. Because the only way this 3 Mon makes Tenpai, 9 and 1 looks pretty okay. Sure. We have Suji Trap on 1, so 9 Mon doesn't look particularly good in the wall, but we have nothing to play off of. Okay, well we don't see Dora, which is always scary, and they're dealer, so they might get in here. They're Ronkan. Well, it could have been worse. We would have been Tenpai for Chitoi there, Suji Trap on 7-so, and would have gotten Chase, so it didn't end up mattering, but maybe that is just the better route. And the Shabo. The Shabo's also Suji Trap though, so it's not that big a difference. AP already. It's probably gonna end up becoming Tanya to try to close out this door quickly. 2 Mon. Nah. I'll chi a 7 Mon. I'm not sure if I'd chi much else. I think without improving some better shapes, I think I'll probably open now. Unfortunate. It's hard to say, because I'm really only Tanya Dora anyway, so I'm not sold to the hand. And the shapes aren't great. Nice. 6-so from across, AP, backfire. I'm expecting Kami. 9 Mon was in their hand, that's interesting. Three Mon. I think this hand is going to be too slow. Unfortunately, yeah. Wow, Tadashi. I have nothing to play on besides AP. AP's not particularly good in this hand anyway. I can trust South most of the time. but I'd rather just trust this 8p on this garbage hand anyway. Trust this south now. 9 so is probably getting trusted next. 7 on. We could imply knock on the 4. I like implied knock a 4. And then 9 so is what we have next. 3p's not bad. I like the 9 so more because they cut it themselves. So it seems way less likely to be a wait around the 9 so, especially with 2 already out. So safe. 1 4 so. Mangan. Oh, at least I didn't get oiled for it. This is a really good hand. It could end up being too slow if I can't stretch out these shapes or add on to like the 7p though. Have some Shoku potential, so I'll keep an eye out for that. Green's already out. It's a good draw. Pair is could be 2 or 5 mon, or if we draw the 4p, that would be best. Nice. So now we just cut excess, probably the 2 mon for Tenpai, and then well, I guess we see. Depends on which Shoku looks better. It's probably 5 mon then. Huh. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it has to be 5 mon.
Each.
Wow, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna chase, brother. If you got me, you got me. Salmon-chan, Richipin Fudora. I like my odds here. And 2 5 mons, 2 2 mons made 4 mon look a little bit safer. Have 10 tiles to us. That was a scary tile to draw. What's the scariest then? 3 6 so is next scariest. Hey, Tadashi 2 so again for Tenpai. It's hard to say. Last hand they were just Tanyao. 8 pots. I think 3 6 so looks to be the most likely. My 9p looks fucking amazing in the wall right now. Yeah, I think 3 6 so is the most likely deal in here. Might be something in the Manzu, lower Manzu, but it doesn't seem like it. So 3 6 so seems the most likely. Wow. 3 6 so, yep. That's unfortunate, Salmon-chan. Let's hedge tiles for now.
Home.
I need to trim down something. Oh, okay. Uses Dora just got cut. Second Dora. How do we use you? I think the Itsu's a little too slim with the shapes we already have. This lets me use those 4 6 8 and 2 4, which means the 1 so is not usable, I guess, but cut them both probably.
Home.
Interesting. They cut the 8p early in the 6 6 8p shape. That sounds like they're forcing Toy Toy, especially when they cut 1 mon here after 2 mon part on. No? Okay. Well, I can't open as much as I would like to. Why are we dropping 8p early then? That's the real fucking question here. Why did we drop 8p early? I think we have to hedge this as Dora pair. And just pray we can fill this or wait on 7 cell. Which isn't a good wait. But I think there's just so little value showing that I don't really care. They already cut east, and I have 2 4-sos. If a third 7-so comes out, then I will not chase. But until then, the hope is to be able to shift this into Tanyao, Chi 4P cut 2-so. That's no longer an option. That's very unlikely to be anyway with 2 4Ps already out.
Go.
Yeah. I really don't know why they held on to the 1 mon over the 8p. That makes no sense to me. They literally had a 778 shape and they just, or 688 shape, and they just threw it away for fun. For a random 1 mon that didn't have anything connected to it anyway. It's a weird one for sure. Red Stora. Should have looked before discarding. Backfire on the 9 mon. Someone has a south pair. Dora comes out, Dora gets pawned by dealer, and we shoot ourselves. Let's go. Alright, how long are we playing this till we fold? Looks like the south was the fake lag. Unless someone turned on no calls.
Jeez.
That's about it for me, huh? If they are Tenpai, the 9p could deal in here. Damn, man, this hand. I just can't deal into Dora.
Boom.
Good, you push instead of me. Have fun. We can cut the 9, so on average be fine. I'm scared of this 9p, man. They've sumogiri'd since the 7p cut after a call. 9p also looks really fucking good in the wall for them.
Go.
It wasn't him. Interesting. 6s. Pretty good hand. I don't want to particularly hedge Chanta. It's probably just ball and finish the hand fast. Shapes have lots of upgrade potential, and we already have this that accepts the door, and this is our pair, so got good odds here. 4 mon right away is scary on my dealer.
Boom.
Into a 1-so. Into a 3-so cut though. Now that's interesting. Is it Chanta Junchan? It shouldn't be Honitsu. You'd have to be Tenpai right now, which would be insane. I wonder if I am supposed to Chi 9-so before getting the south. It's interesting for sure.
Boom.
They 4-5p Tadashi'd, so it's most likely going to be Chanta Junchan. They 4-5-5 Tadashi'd. So it's Toy Toy? No, it can't be Toy Toy because you cut the 5-5p. It has to be Junchan Chanta. But why are we forcing this is the question. I don't know. That I don't know the answer to. It shouldn't be Toy Toy because they Tadashi'd a 5p 5p. We know that. And we're just Shanten here with the grade A Ryeonmin. 2-so also looks really fucking good in the wall. There it is, 5-so. If they are Chanta Junchan, they're not cutting 6-9p. The rest of the board, it's hard to say if they'd cut 6 or 9p. It's hard to say. I can basically only fold with 9-sos though.
Dom.
Yep. Just forcing Chanta for fun. Why not, brother? Why not? Like you literally have 4-5-5p in your hand and we just force Chanta for fun. My favorite. They didn't even have any 6-9p's in their hand.
Home.
It's anybody's game. A 5p cut after that pawn is pretty fucking scary though. Into 4-mon Sumogiri. Are they Tenpai already? Question mark. Into Sumogiri 5p. Fun.
Chi.
Into a 5-so cut. Are they also Chanta Junchan? They shouldn't be with Northwest off the bat. 4-mon's already safe to them. 6p should be safe to them.
Home.
7-mon is relatively safe enough. Sure. Cutting to Dora from Kami and Shimo. Cutting the Dora shape. 1-3-mon. They should be Tenpai.
Dom.
Yeah, they are. They give up the Dora 2 shape, even though it looks really good in the wall. Two, 4, 6, 8, or 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Gotta trim some stuff down here. First to trim is 9 for sure. Do I trim it down for this? I think so. I already accept 7 anyway, and I'm not that upset about middleweight 3-mon with door shape. So sure, why not? Damn. I think I have to cut this then, or this. I think this makes the most sense, because this is technically a floating 5p I can upgrade off of quite a lot. 8p Sumogiri backfire, white pawn, cut 5s, scary. 4s is good. 1-2p's already out. Might be struggling to find our head here. That would have been an option if it wasn't for a 10.
Chi.
Chi on 7-mon. It does not look particularly valuable. They cut the 1-mon right away.
Each.
Oh, brother. 1p. 1-so's better. I wish I could push here. I really do. Got 8-so, 5-so. And 4p now. Oh, you have to either cut 5p or 2 mon to make Tenpai here. And if we don't draw exactly 6-0, I'm not chasing anyway. 2 5p. 2p looks fucking great in the wall. I'd chase on that. Richiken Futanya, Dora. How many 6-0s are left? 2. 2 6-0s are left, huh? Yeah, I don't think we're chasing on that. The 7-so ended up becoming Suji, so I'll trust that at least. 5-so's Naka anyway, so we could push with that. 2-so though is just safe. 2-so's better. Should I pawn the 5 mon there, or 5p there? Probably.
G.
3p looks great in the wall.
Sumo.
Just sumo it. Take a Richi stick. I just have to play for literally anything. Any amount of Ron or sumo wins here. Probably means I'd have to force this into Tanyao. It's tough with these 2-3s. We need to hedge a Sanshoku or something we can open with. This white's not worth hedging.
Boom.
Or we just take the repeat. They have 5 and 7-so, because of the 9-so is Sumogiri, and they cut both. Could be Honi. Let's find out. They didn't call a 5, and they cut the 3. They had a 3, 5, 7-so shape, and they threw it away for fun. 7-so looks better in the wall, and a 3-so out. Let's shift to this for now. I didn't call a 5p, so I'm not really scared about Honi in the Kenzu. I didn't call 2m. The Tadashi 8m. This is not callable as much as I would like to be. Of course, the classic. Taking the better shape, or I mean cutting the worse shape, taking the better shape here. This has more upgrade chances and better in the wall. And I get fucked for it. That's good. Let's me get out of this garbage here. Means I can open now as well. If I do chi a 1 mana or 1p though, South shouldn't come out, but I know Max is a person that will shove pretty hard here for a win. Repeat. Let's play a little safe in case 2p can deal in. Got 1p first. They've really just been Tenpai this whole time. 3, 4p Tadashi. Interesting.
Go.
Wow. That's kind of crazy. We just have 2 3p 4ps. Okay. I mean, I was gonna have to cut it for Tenpai anyway. I thought it was looking safer at that time when you fucking Tadashi had 3p 4p, brother. My bad. $52.78's not enough, so I have to Mangan, Ron or Sumo. Because 3 on 40 is only a 78 swing. Yeah. Is anything callable? No. Opening this hand for Toy Toy's Suicide. Most likely gonna end up on a Shabo here. If another 1P comes out, that's gonna be the first thing to go if I draw anything better. That's a good draw. 1P also lets me shift this. Do I have enough shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only if I draw something around this floating tiles here. That is technically another shape.
G.
Yeah. So it's let's try this. 2 floating 7s and a 4. I have a fair chance of upgrading.
G. Reach.
Yeah. I did know it was a possibility with their cuts, but you got me, brother. It's nearly impossible to be anything in Pinzu.
Ron.
Okay. Once again, we're just like cutting tiles early. Don't know why. My bad. Fucking okay. What the hell happened? God, dude, I fucking hate these people, man. We're hedging Shanta with this 9P instead of just hedging a good Tenpai, man. I hate it so much. Why are we even doing this? What did we draw to cut the 9P? We're holding on to the west now. As a safe tile, I guess? Why are we not just holding on to the 3P? It's not like anything better anyway. Maybe the 7P is a little better. I already cut that. Is there anything even remotely better? 7 Mon just became Naka. And then I have to just pray something else becomes safe. Nah, it's whatever. That person plays like an actual idiot. There's a good reason they're demoting. What happened here? We actually had 3-3-4-4. We have the option to cut the green here. And just play for the most efficient, widest hand possible, and then we're just like, nah, I'll just draw the red myself, and then be in Tenpai. I shouldn't even had a single Chanta in that game either, but we're just like forcing shit for fun. Literally had a 4-5-5P that we just like cut 3 tiles in just to force Chanta on one of those hands. Like, okay. This person's talking about them about to demote. Yeah, no shit, bro. You're forcing Chanta. There is an argument against me opening in the first place because I saw their cuts looking very aggressive, but it's just like, their weight should never be in Pinzu there. It just shouldn't. I don't know what to tell you. And just as I watched back, like, it shouldn't have been. They just gave up the 2-3-3 shape for a perfect Ishan 10 for fun. For what? For potentially forcing Chanta that they cut anyway? They cut the 9P anyway to just hold on to a random west? I hope these games are streamed so I can go watch them later on the ARML channel. Could hedge this as a Sanshoku, but nah. Just Ishanten. It's not a good weight, but no 3-mons are out at least. And unless someone makes Tempai, I don't really care that much about cutting this Dora here. Cut it now at least. Okay. Are we forcing Chanta again, brother? Could be Sanshoku. Sanshoku seems more likely here. Could try to pivot out of this into Tanyao. I don't hate it. We don't actually go backwards in Shanten at all, so sure.
Reach.
Okay, sure, buddy. Do I chi for 8, so... I mean pawn for 8, so... Definitely could, but then... And if I hate what I draw, I just triple cut 8s. I mean 5 so, and then 3p... Then 5p. Yeah, I have enough. Okay, I can pawn the 8 so. If it comes out. I think this guy actually was Sanshoku. He calls, cut 1 mon, and now he just had another floating 1 mon in his hand for fun. Okay. $7p should never come out though. Why did this 8 mon get shoved in the first place from Kami here? Damn. It looks pretty fucking bad, huh? Yeah. Only 2 2-sos, 2 3-sos. That's not enough for me to shove this one. Could argue it's like a fake Sotogawa. Maybe it's fine enough. But I'm playing for Tanya only. I guess I am 40 Fu, but it just doesn't really matter. Sure. Already Ishanten. No, 2 Shanten. We have lots of tiles to upgrade around, so we're very likely to. It's not what I wanted to upgrade around, but I can't complain. It potentially accepts another Dora. You bastard. It is just the objectively right play, unless I want to like hedge a Sanshoku, but I would think hedging Sanshoku here is just bad with the current shapes. For D10. I'll take the Fur 10 over this shitty edge weight. Tumon, not Tumon, sorry.
Sumo.
Tonki 3, Epic. They've cut only terminals and honors, make a single pawn, they're Tempai. On Tonki and they draw it. Why not? This hand is pretty garbage. Immediately draw the only tile that could backfire this 9-mon. Four, 6. 8-8. Cut south late. It's interesting. It is Dora, I guess. I don't want to open this. This is terrible. I think the chance of Shimo calling Riichi here is very high. Kami potentially as well. Kami less so, but there. Shrimply draw your tiles. C2 Dora out. There's the wonderful backfire. I guess 6 and 9s are already dead enough that I probably shouldn't do that. Maybe cut the 5p and hope to find a pair, but I'm really just looking for an excuse to fold this hand. 3p looks okay in the wall. Shimo's still not Tenpai. Toyman not Tenpai. Kami not Tenpai. They should all be Shanten.
Each.
Yeah. It was expected. Let's just get out of these tiles that aren't safe to everyone first. You gonna chase? No.
Riichi.
You are gonna chase.
Long.
Deal in. Seven so Dora. It's probably not gonna be Honitsu. You accept Dora. We're not pawning anything, so we only care about Kami. That's a fantastic draw. I like the door acceptance a little more, but maybe the AP is fine. Goodbye, door acceptance. Cheer, draw 7p and drop this. If we don't, so we're fine with the wait. 2 5s, 2 6s out. I think 7p looks okay in the wall. Sure. Or not.
Sumo.
Okay, we're just Dama for fun. We have Dora 2, no Yaku. We're just Dama for fun. Okay. Sure, man. And I will say once again, that person wonders why they are demoting. And we're forcing Chanta and Dora 2 with no Yaku.
Pong.
This fucking 7-9 Mon shape's gonna be the death of me, this hand. If I'm playing this rationally, it's this.
1
Sure, man. 46p. Why not? Maybe I should have just locked in 3p as my pair for Dora.
Dong.
Okay. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about that, man? There's nothing better, even remotely better. Oh, 5p just came out because this guy pushes it like a retard. My bad. I'm not playing well right now. I'm just tilted because these people are playing terribly and getting rewarded. I'm just not catching stuff that's getting discarded after the Ricci, because in what world would a 5p ever get shoved in there?
Chi.
Sure, let's force some other dumb shit. Why not? This 1p doesn't actually do anything if I draw 2. It's the same acceptance, so sure. I didn't see if the second 6-mon was Tadashi, but I wouldn't be surprised coming from this person. 8-9-mon Tadashi, sure. You in Tempai already? Nope. Not quite. I think it's just so less likely to upgrade around exactly 4-mon versus this 4-6p, so I have to take this. Except Dora as well. Middleweight 5p. No, I think I'm alright. I think I have good enough chances to upgrade here. Plus Kami's probably chasing real soon as well. Eight nine Tadashi, 7-so Tadashi into 1-so Tadashi. Damn. Slam is just so terrible, I can't do it. You're a real bastard.
Chi.
We open after all that. 2-4-5 shape. It's interesting. Looks very unlikely to have Dora. 2.
Dong.
Sure, brother. Truly does not matter. 2-mon is the efficient tile here. Yeah.
Pong. Pong.
Bruh. Everyone's drawing my tiles but me. Damn it.
Each.
Sure, why not? Another turn for Ricci. Oh, rechasing? I guess fucking so, bro. I don't know what else we're gonna do in this game if we don't. Perfect Ishan 10. Yippee. Sure, shove an 8 so. Why not? Why not shove an 8 so? I'm just big pusa man.
Home.
Sure, another Yakugai. I'm a stubborn bitch, man.
Home.
Sure.
Wrong.
I just don't care. I just don't care, man. Just get me out of this game so I never have to play with these people again. Yakuhai pair again in starting hand. Why not? XP across. Wasn't paying attention if this was 1-2 Tadashi or not. It just doesn't really matter, man. These people make the dumbest fucking decisions ever.
Home.
3P looks pretty good in the wall.
Reach.
But sure. Another tempo.
Chi.
Just push into it for fun. Middleweight 3P.
リーチ
Think it looks good enough in the wall. Let's go, man. Let's just fucking fight. Immediate upgrade. Epic. It's not that much of an upgrade, actually. 3 of the tiles were already dead, so it's only a 2-tile upgrade. P looks even better in the wall now. Wow, I would assume he pots that. Epic. How does this 3P look so good in the wall, and it just ain't here? It's even Suji to both of us. No 3Ps in their hand. They're Chitoi 8, so that just happened to get Suji trapped, and I happened to not have to cut it. I was gonna cut the 8, so to push. I mean, I just tilted this game. I hate these people, man.
Go.
Just cut 3P and pray, I guess. 5P also became safe. I can cut 3 and 5. I just wasn't paying attention. I'm not gonna review this game. I know I was tilted. I'll review the first game. What was the hand you were talking about? South 4 H0.
ポンポンポン
I'm surprised I didn't win that. Oh, South 4, sorry.
Boom.
So you want 2P here, I assume? No, that makes sense. Should have cut 2P earlier since you can trim 7P for pair. Here? Or here? Here is probably the right answer, yeah. Cut 2P hedge, both bad shapes. And then trim 7P for Tenpai. 1-3 so being out made me more willing to cut this, but yeah, you're probably just right, just for maximum acceptance. What else? Yeah, I think I called out this being bad.
G.
Yeah, that's just bad. Especially with Shimo's cuts. For whatever reason in my mind, I was thinking we would have a floating 4-6, not a floating 4-7. But even then, it's probably still not good.
Rom.
Dong.
Yeah, I mean, this was just bad. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I don't have to interact with those people again. Because Jesus fucking Christ, man. Yeah. Whatever. I'm gonna go relax.